Hello everybody, it is Dazran303 and welcome back to another Q&A Friday. So this one we're going to be playing some Black Ops 2. It's an early enough gameplay. I was using the Vector, playing with some buddies. Krazit, Kalano is in here as well. I think the Juicy is in here, I'm not really sure. But this is Hardpoint. I don't even know if you can play Hardpoint on the Wii anymore because the WiiU. The Wii U version of Call of Duty Black Ops 2, not many people are playing some of the game modes. I believe I was talking to Alicia32 just recently, and she was telling me that you can't play Kill Confirmed anymore because nobody searches it or something like that. Anyway, I don't know. It's a real shame what's happening there. But this is Q&A Friday. This is a series where I go through your questions that you leave for me in the comment section. So if you want to feature in Q&A Friday next week, all you have to do is leave a comment in the comment section. So let's go through your questions this week. We got loads of questions this week, so let's go to the first one. First one, Field Rocks. Daz, do you love me? Yes. Yes, I do love you. Do you love me? Let me know. um, Moving on to another question, very, very swiftly. Detroit Hamill, why are most of your questions 6 days ago? Ah, looks like your question's 6 days ago as well. And not more of some modern ones, Desran. Well, Detroit Hamill, the reason for that is you posted up your question probably Friday last week. It is Friday today when this Q&A Friday goes up, and I'm only after going through the questions. So your question that you left last Friday is now a week old almost. It says 6 days. It should say 7, but yeah, basically I go through them the next week because obviously I get the comments coming in. I don't just do Q&A Friday like the next day. I leave it until Friday so I get loads of comment questions, and then I go through them and I pick out some of the ones that I want to go through. So there you go. There you are. I hope that explains stuff for you. Moving on. Ah, V Luffy M2. I've seen this question so many times, almost every week since it started, and I'll tell you why I've been avoiding it. Anyway, let's read it out. Please answer. Asked for months. If you could port any of last generation games to the Wii U that wasn't an exclusive, which would it be? And he reckons that he would port Saints Row 3 or Bioshock Infinite. The reason I've been avoiding the question is that I'm not too up on the Xbox 360 or the PS3. I don't really know what kind of exclusive or non-exclusive titles those consoles got. I don't read any of the magazines for the other consoles. Hell, I don't even read Wii U magazines at the moment. I'm just buying the Wii U games as well as PC. But yeah, I'm not too aware of what the PS3 or the Xbox 360 had game-wise. I mean, look, I know like The Last of Us is out. There's been adverts all over the internet about that game, but I have not watched any gameplay from it. I don't know what kind of game it's like. I know it's some sort of survival horror game, but it's very hard for me to say I would like to port this when I don't know what those games were like. So I suppose I'll go with the one game that I do know, Battlefield, and it should be on Wii U. I'd love to see it on Wii U, Battlefield, but that's all I got. That's all I got, Luffy. If anyone else wants to answer that question in the comment section, feel free to do so. What would you like to port from the other consoles onto the Wii U? But I don't know any of the other console games, to be honest. I really don't. Do you ever get tired of the criticism you get for being a Nintendo gamer? My god, that brings me back. I used to do the games like Call of Duty World at War on Wii, and people were like, oh my god, are you running this on PC, lowest settings, or what's going on? What kind of game is this? People didn't know about the Wii, and then you got the Xbox 360 and PS3 guys coming over saying, oh, these graphics are like calculator graphics and all this and that. That was back in the day, but I think I took a different approach back then when I didn't really have a YouTube channel that I cared about. You know, I had a YouTube channel, I made videos and stuff like that, but it wasn't like, I don't even think I had 1,000 subscribers back then, so I don't know, I just did what everyone else did. I replied with a snotty enough comment. I always try to reply with something that is somewhat witty, but I have left awful comments in the past because some days, like all human beings, we have days where we're having good days and, you know, this is just water rolling off our back, we don't really care. Then there's other days where you feel a bit more susceptible to getting angry at stuff, and you see a comment and sometimes you do get a bit mad and you leave a silly comment. That does happen to all of us. I've seen those comments coming in from other people as well, where someone's having a bad day and it leaves a shitty comment and you go, hey, what's going on? And it's like, oh, sorry, I was having a bad day, and that was that. Happens all the time, but I don't really care. At the best part of it, for the best part of my YouTube channel, I try not to care too much about the criticisms that come in that are senseless, you know. Me playing on a Nintendo console isn't something that needs to be fixed on my behalf, so it's the other person's problem. and it's better to just ignore and avoid those kind of silly confrontations on YouTube, in my opinion, in my humblest of opinions. Um, did you finish the Monster Hunter Let's Play? No, I have not finished it yet. I've given it a bit of a break. I think a lot of people were saying that the Monster Hunter uploads were a bit overkill on my channel. So, yeah, nothing wrong with giving it a little bit of a break. I'll get back to it very soon. One of the things that kind of tied in with, you know, people saying it's a bit overkill, there's loads of Monster Hunter going up at the moment, is that I was waiting on a new intro and outro to be produced for me so I could start doing my videos again. So you would have seen my new intro there, but I'm still waiting on the outro, so I guess I might as well wait until I get my outro finished before I can start making my videos again. But yep, that's that. Question: when did you realize you were into gaming, and who first showed you a video game? First person to show me a video game was my older brothers. I've got two older brothers, and we used to have a Commodore 64, Amiga. I think I answered this before, or something similar. But we had all the old consoles. Like I remember playing, I don't know what it was called, Flimbo's Quest. I remember playing Bionic Commando. So many games, but my brothers would have been the guys to get me into gaming, and that's when I realized, wow, I love playing games. I need more video games. I need more consoles. This is something I'm going to be doing every year. You know, like it was second nature to me then. Like playing games was fun. When I was younger, it wasn't always a case of like, hey, I want to play a game. Like when my father used to live at home with us, so it was kind of a battle for, can we have the TV for a couple of minutes, like before somebody starts watching TV. So I think that just bumped up the addiction. I want to play games, and I'm not allowed to. So then it became a case of like, okay, I need to get a TV for my room, and this is a couple of years later. Got my own TV, had my Super Nintendo, and then, you know, being at a young age, I guess my parents were like, okay, you can only play for a few hours here, a few hours there, and that used to drive me mad. I just wanted to sit down and do a 24-hour gaming session every day, which wouldn't be healthy, but yeah, that's when I knew I was a gamer. I had to play games. It was an addiction. Are you going to do Mario Kart 7 live streams when you get your capture card? If so, can I join you? FanDad12. Last week I got my capture card. Thank you, Daisy. Thank you. Last week I got my capture card. I did a video about it. I've also put up a video about it where I'm asking you guys for your friend codes. I think I got 300 comments of people leaving friend codes for me at this stage. I'm getting through them. I was away on Thursday. Yesterday I was at Dublin Zoo. And I got loads of videos of some of that stuff. I might put that up over the weekend, some of the videos I got in Dublin Zoo, if anyone is interested in that. But I didn't get a chance yesterday to add more people, so I'm still adding people to my friend code. I hope I can get you, but yeah, there's a video up with my friend code there. And if you cannot get on my friends list on my Nintendo 3DS, you can always join one of the hashtag Team303 communities that I made on Mario Kart 7 for the 3DS. That's a way of being able to play with people without having to have their friend codes. You add this one friend code and you're in that community. So if you want to play, just add that community code. That should be good. Any chance you'll be doing some gameplay of Game & Wario? I just picked up the game the other day and I'm really enjoying it. I was supposed to pick it up ages ago, but it looks like I'm going to be getting it for my birthday at the end of the month now. I think someone left a question. When's your birthday? It's the 30th of July, so I'll probably have the game around then, around 30th of July, and I will do some stuff on Game & Wario. Yes, and I'll be getting Resident Evil Revelations as well, which I'll probably do some videos on as well. What made you make the change from PlayStation over to Nintendo consoles? Now that's a tricky one. I don't know. I think there's something within all Nintendo fans. Like I had my Super Nintendo from Christmas of '94, I think it was. I had a PlayStation 1, then I played for years. And then I kind of realized, wow, the N64 is out, GoldenEye's out. It's a great game, and I used to love Nintendo when I was a kid. Why have I stopped playing it? So I just got an N64 again. Started playing the N64. Sold all my PlayStation 1 stuff so I could get more and more games. And then just after the N64, when I was of that age, I just knew that Nintendo's the way for me. So after that, I had got my GameCube. My brother had my middle brother. He had a PlayStation 2, and he used to have like Grand Theft Auto. I used to love playing that, but didn't play too many games on the PlayStation 2. I don't know. I didn't think the controller was very comfortable at the time. We used to play a lot of Pro Evolution Soccer on the PlayStation 2, and the D-pad used to kill my thumbs. Used to, like, I don't know, maybe it was just me. But Got my GameCube then for one of my birthdays. I can't remember what age I was. Maybe I was 16 or 17. I got a GameCube and I got Spider-Man, which was an alright game. It wasn't too great. The movie tie-in. I got International Superstar Soccer, I think it was called. And I don't know. Then when Super Mario Sunshine came out, Pikmin was great as well. Loved the GameCube. It was just since the 64 really just reminded me Nintendo was my roots, and I need to stick with that because that's what really gave me a good time. I used to love the PlayStation One for Command and Conquer. I used to do the link up play when you had two PlayStation consoles and two TVs. You could do like link up play, which was really good. But yeah, I sold all my PlayStation One stuff towards the end of its life cycle and got an N64 and was Nintendo from then on. So yeah, that's another Q&A Friday, guys. Thanks for leaving all the questions. It's I haven't been really doing too many live streams for anyone that's following me on Twitch. It's like even now, the sun is out again. I thought I was gonna have a nice cloudy day today, but the last 2 days here, it's been 32 degrees. It's been so hot. This is a converted attic, and it gets very, very warm in here. It's like a sauna. I'm sweating my ass off right now. So yeah, I must start doing more live streams for Twitch during the day. Anyway, I haven't been doing them during the night. Um, that's about it. I've lost the train of thought, guys. I'm too hot. I'm about to faint. So leave your comments in the comment section if you want me to go through some more questions next week. Thanks for all your questions, and we'll see you again next Friday for another Q&A. And I'll see you on Twitch for some live streams at the weekend. See you later. Goodbye. Goodbye.